You haven't looked in my eye not one time.
No, no, you know why. See, we are on TV.
I want to tell you, Mr. Cat Williams, we've been friends for so long, and when I say I love you, I really, really mean that.
Yeah, I love you back. You're a siren.
We both co-hosted The View. I know what The View taught me. Barbara Walters helped me find my voice. What are some of the things that it taught you,
To shut the hell up.
To shut the
To like not speak. You know what I mean? So like, if you have an opinion, keep it to yourself. When I started the show, I said, I'm gonna make this like if I'm talking to my best friends in my house. When I left the show, I'm like, that is a television show live with millions of people watching. That was not, you know, neighborhood conversation.
Right.
You really do have to mold how you say things because things that I said on The View, which I've apologized for some and some I stand true to.
Yeah.
But I would have said it to my mama, she wouldn't have slapped me, so I'm like,
Oh, guys, y'all. Sherri Shepherd said that Oprah Winfrey called her to give her advice for her new talk show. It was reported that Oprah told her it is not about the ratings, it is about the energy. Y'all, I hope that Sherri can bring on that energy like Wendy did. Y'all, I know Wendy is heartbroken. It seems like everyone is just moving on as though she never existed. I love Wendy, guys. Tell me what you think.
I want to learn how to fucking use my air fryer. I don't give a fuck about that stuff. I want to do stuff that I give a fuck about. I want to have musicians on that nobody knows. I want to have comedians on that deserve some television time. I want, you know, like there used to be a show years ago, y'all probably wasn't even born, called Playboy After Dark. It was Hugh Hefner's show. And it was very loose, very cool, very jazzy. I want my show to be like that. Nothing like this walk out doing monologues, sit behind the desk, interview. I don't want to do it like that. I don't want to be right up here. I want to do like Kimmel. Film at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, have it come out at 11 o'clock at night. And I don't want to be on no damn Hulu with some shit that you can't find. I want to be on there where people can find it. But it is not written in stone that Sherri Shepherd is replacing Wendy. You know, there is no replacing Wendy, right?
My goal right now, then the priority is to get her back home. Wherever home is, not there. Which come go as she pleases.
Right here in New York where I'm working, and you know what kind of stuff I want to do. As a matter of fact, we just met somebody very familiar with, well.
She wants to get back to work, and she should get back to work.
Right.
People love her. I get more calls in support of her than I've ever had for any client, ever.
For a moment, it really looked like daytime television was witnessing the start of a brand new era. When Oprah Winfrey stepped onto the stage of Sherri and symbolically passed the baton to Sherri Shepherd, the moment felt historic. The audience cheered, the cameras captured every second, and fans everywhere believed they were watching the beginning of a long legacy. People assumed Sherri would settle into that chair the same way Oprah once did, building something that could last for years. But now, the conversation around daytime TV has suddenly taken a shocking turn, because according to reports circulating around the industry, Sherri's talk show may already be coming to an end. And the rumors about what might replace it are raising eyebrows everywhere. Even more surprising? Like some whispers suggest the network may be considering bringing back the one person many viewers never expected to return, Wendy Williams. And if that happens, insiders say it could ignite a storm that might even involve Oprah herself. But to understand why this situation is getting so messy, we have to rewind to the moment Oprah first stepped into Sherri's world and changed everything. When Oprah appeared on Sherri's show during its early run, the moment instantly gave the program credibility. For decades, Oprah had been considered the most powerful figure in daytime television. Her influence shaped the genre, launched careers, and defined what daytime talk shows could become. So, when she walked onto Sherri's stage, it wasn't just another celebrity guest appearance. It felt like a symbolic endorsement. During their conversation, Oprah spoke about legacy in a way that clearly resonated with Sherri. She explained that legacy isn't just about one achievement, it's about every life you touch along the way. The audience sat quietly as Oprah shared that wisdom. And then came the moment people still talk about. Oprah essentially passed the baton to Sherri, signaling that the next chapter of daytime television might belong to her. For Sherri, the moment meant everything. In interviews later on, she admitted that Oprah's presence on the show changed the way people viewed it almost overnight. Suddenly, the industry started taking the program much more seriously, but the connection between them didn't stop there. Behind the scenes, Sherri revealed that Oprah actually gave her extensive advice about hosting a talk show. And she didn't just listen casually, she took notes. And a lot of them. Sherri once joked that during their conversation about building a successful talk show, she ended up writing nearly 15 pages of notes while Oprah spoke. Her fingers reportedly cramped from writing so much. That alone shows just how seriously she took Oprah's guidance. But one particular piece of advice from Oprah stuck with her more than anything else. Oprah told her something simple but powerful. The show, she said, was never really about the ratings. It was about the energy. The energy a host brings to the audience every single day is what creates a connection that keeps viewers coming back. For Sherri, that message completely changed the way she looked at the responsibility of hosting. And for a while, it seemed like everything was working. But that moment also sparked a question that viewers still debate today. Comment if Oprah was willing to pass the baton to Sherri. Why didn't she ever do the same for Wendy Williams? And that's where the story starts getting complicated. Before Sherri stepped into that daytime slot, it belonged to someone else entirely, Wendy Williams. For years, the Wendy Williams Show dominated daytime television with viral moments, celebrity gossip, and bold commentary that nobody else on TV was willing to deliver. Wendy didn't hold back. She built her reputation by speaking openly about powerful celebrities, shocking scandals, and the kind of stories other hosts avoided. That fearless style earned her millions of loyal viewers. But it also created tension with some of the most powerful people in the entertainment industry, including Oprah. The two women represented completely different styles of television, and Oprah built an empire around inspiration, personal growth, and emotional storytelling. Wendy built hers on raw commentary, celebrity drama, and unfiltered opinions. And over the years, Wendy occasionally made comments about Oprah that raised eyebrows. Sometimes she questioned Oprah's decisions. Other times she joked about things happening within elite celebrity circles. It was exactly the type of bold commentary that made Wendy famous, but it also meant she didn't always stay on everyone's good side. So when Oprah publicly supported Sherri instead of Wendy, many fans started connecting the dots. Some believed Oprah simply preferred someone whose style aligned more closely with her own approach to television. And the speculation didn't stop there. Because over the years, Oprah herself has occasionally found her name linked to conversations involving powerful figures in Hollywood. Critics have pointed out that she once moved within the same social circles as celebrities who later became involved in major scandals. Names like Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, and Sean Diddy Combs have all been mentioned in discussions about influential entertainment figures. More recently, Oprah's name even appeared in online conversations tied to the investigations surrounding Jeffrey Epstein after certain documents circulated on the internet. To be clear, none of those mentions confirmed wrongdoing by Oprah herself. But the internet loves speculation. And if there's one thing Wendy Williams built her career on, it was discussing exactly those kinds of uncomfortable stories. Which is why many viewers believe that if Wendy were still hosting her show today, she would probably have a lot to say about everything happening behind the scenes. That bold approach is exactly why she attracted such a passionate fan base. But while all of that debate was happening online, another problem was quietly developing behind the scenes of Sherri's show. According to chatter within the industry, tensions may have started growing between Sherri and the production team working on the show. At first, the issues weren't obvious to viewers watching at home. The program still appeared polished and energetic, but insiders began hinting that negotiations about the future of the show were becoming complicated. Some reports suggested Sherri was hoping to restructure parts of the production schedule. The idea, according to rumors, involved filming multiple episodes in fewer days so she could free up time for acting projects and other opportunities. On paper, that request might not sound unreasonable, but behind the scenes, it reportedly created friction with producers who preferred keeping the original schedule. There were also whispers about financial negotiations. Some insiders claimed Sherri was expecting a significant pay increase heading into the next season. Again, none of those discussions were confirmed publicly, but the rumors continued circulating in entertainment circles. And then something happened that made viewers start paying closer attention. During one episode of her show, Sherri became noticeably emotional while discussing the controversy surrounding Tyra Banks and the criticism of the reality series America's Next Top Model. The conversation was meant to defend Tyra's intentions when she created the show. Sherri explained that Tyra had been navigating a difficult entertainment industry while trying to open doors for diverse talent. She spoke passionately about how the series pushed for representation long before social media existed to hold productions accountable. But as Sherri continued talking, the discussion took on a deeper tone. At one point, she reflected on the difficult decisions people sometimes make just to keep a show on the air. She mentioned how people in the industry are often told certain things must be done if they want to stay on television. The moment felt personal. Some viewers even wondered if Sherri was hinting at pressures happening behind the scenes of her own show. Whether that interpretation was accurate or not, the emotional moment definitely caught people's attention. And not long after that, the news arrived that shocked fans. Reports began spreading that Sherri's show had not been renewed for another season. After only a few years on the air, the program would reportedly come to an end. Official explanations pointed to the changing landscape of daytime television. Viewership habits have shifted dramatically in recent years, with streaming platforms and social media competing for attention. But online, many fans believe the real story might be more complicated, because almost immediately after the cancellation news surfaced, another rumor started spreading. The idea that Wendy Williams could return to daytime television, if that actually happened, it would instantly shake up the industry. For years, Wendy's show created viral moments that dominated headlines and social media conversations. Her style was unpredictable, bold, and impossible to ignore. And despite everything she has faced in recent years, her loyal fan base has never disappeared, so the possibility of a comeback immediately sparked debate. Some fans believe Wendy deserves to reclaim the daytime throne she once held. Others think the industry has moved on. And then there's the biggest question of all: how would Oprah feel about it? Because if the rumors are true, the idea of Wendy stepping back into that spotlight might not sit well with everyone who once supported Sherri. At the end of the day, this entire situation highlights how complicated the world of daytime television really is. You have Oprah, the legendary figure who shaped the industry. You have Sherri Shepherd, who was once seen as the next host ready to carry the torch. And then you have Wendy Williams, the outspoken voice who built a career by saying exactly what others wouldn't. Three very different personalities, three very different visions of television. And now, one massive question hanging over the entire industry: could Wendy Williams actually return and reclaim the stage she once ruled? Because if that happens, daytime TV might never look the same again.